everyone, good morning, afternoon or evening wherever in the world you are at right now. My name is Maia. I am 16 years old and I am a Globe student for Colegio de Todos Santos. I am living in the province of Buenos Aires in Argentina. I live in the outskirts of the big city of Buenos Aires, 30 minutes away. I live in the district of Vicente Lopez, which is a very green district. In every street you see at least 3 trees, which is amazing, and the oxygen is very clean. The sky is often blue with some clouds on it, and at least once a week it rains. It rains quite frequently because the weather is very humid down here. There are lots of bees, bumblebees and butterflies, but that means there's also a lot of mosquitoes, which we don't like a lot because many of the mosquitoes can carry a virus called dengue, which can be deadly or can leave you really sick for a couple of days. But the amount of mosquitoes is not as huge as it is in the north of the country, so we are kind of lucky. There are many flowers and trees, as I said, and you can see many trees called Araucaria where I live, in the streets where I live, which I really like. The environment all in all is really friendly. The people are so kind and so nice. You can say hi to a neighbor you don't even know and they'll say hi back, good morning. Everyone is super duper nice. And you can often see neighbors drinking mate, which is an Argentinian typical infusion, which I love, down the sidewalk. In comparison to other districts, Vicente Lopez is quite safe. I feel safe when I ride my bike or I walk around the neighborhood. In this district we care a lot about recycling. We have certain days where a recycling bin truck will come and pick up all the recyclable trash. We also care a lot about pollution and taking care of the river. Moving on to me, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I love animals, I am a vegetarian, and I have 10 cats and 3 dogs. I am very passionate about astronomy, photography, filming, and observation and documentation. These are the reasons why I got involved with Globe, and I am volunteering to be a Globe student blogger. As I said, I love to observe stars, clouds, the sky, whatever, and I like to document for other people to enjoy it and see it. In fact, I used to have an Instagram account where I would post different edits I made with different apps on my phone, and it was quite successful and I really like doing it, and I still do it sometimes. I really hope I can be a Globe student blogger. I really like to do it, and I do it with a lot of passion and effort. Thank you, Globe, for the opportunity and for listening to me or about me, and that's it. Thank you so much and have a beautiful day.
Hi, my name is Christine and I'm coming to you from California, United States. Here in Southern California, I'm so fortunate to be living in a community where I am able to step out and enjoy the environment around me. As you could probably tell, I am outside. I am actually here at my local regional park for my city. And just by this park alone, there is so much to offer. Whenever I want to take a nice hike, there are multiple hiking trails, all different distances to fit different preferences. Whenever I want to have a picnic, there is so much land to work with. And whenever I want to come out and just enjoy nature, there is a high diversity in different types of trees, flowers, and the occasional squirrel to look at. What I also love about my community is that I can take a nice, short, and safe walk. Because let's be honest, quarantine has got a lot of us isolated at home, so it's a great way to just once in a while just step outside and enjoy the breeze and the sunlight. If you're in my city and want to explore something different but not in this area alone, definitely go ahead and drive about 40 to 60 minutes towards the coast and you are likely to find about 4 different beaches. 4, maybe even more. Beaches are the classic Californian brochure cover advertisements, and I would not blame them. There's so many different types of beaches. Beaches made for surfers, skaters, fishers, tanners, and if you're at the right location, even bonfires. However, if I'm not feeling to be too active at the beaches, I can also find a way to enjoy the marine life. There are plenty of beaches here that offer different sightseeing, which include dolphins, whales, seals, and there are some that are common for stingrays, although I would not recommend going in the water in that case. In terms of the climate here in California, especially here in Southern California, we are known as sunny Southern California. Sunny most of the time, we love the mid-70s weather, and it doesn't typically change too often. However, we did experience, especially in my city, and a couple of others as well, we did have hail once this year. But besides that, there is so much to appreciate about my local community. By learning how to care for my community and the environment around me, I hope to also do the same for others. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here and I hope to see you again soon.